What up, y'all? It's your boy, the Eternal Fox Hunt, coming at you guys with this fourth video in my Steve tutorial series. This one is going to be about tag cancels and launchers and whatnot, all those kinds of things. Pretty much not the team synergy between Jin and Steve, but like the overall what Steve brings to the team, what Steve can have tag canceled off of and have comboed after. And also what you should do in case of a launcher with Steve. Now, in case of a launcher with Steve is where we're going to start, which is why you see Jin Kazama in the building. Everybody say hi to Jin. Everybody say hi to Jin. So, you know, just a little bit of Jin flair. Just a little bit of Jin flair. But yeah, okay. Now, when you cause a launcher, when you launch Steve in, what you want to do is this combo. I'm going to say it. Crouching fierce in the ducking. Light kick ducking works best. Because sometimes if you do medium kick or hard kick, sometimes you'll go under. So, crouching fierce, light kick ducking, skyscraper. Skyscraper, remember, is the medium punch follow-up of ducking. Ducking body, ducking hook, 4+ medium punch, light punch, hold back, and then flicker. So, let's just see that in action. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with crouching. You don't necessarily have to go with the light punch version of flicker to get the ground bounce. But say if you want the opponent away from you, depending on what the matchup is, you can launch them full screen. Also, if you launch them full screen like that off of a launcher, this is the good thing about Steve, is if you launch them full screen on that launcher like that, you have enough time to tag your partner back in. If you so choose, like if you feel like that's a matchup that your other character handles better, or you just launch your Steve in just for the damage, send him across screen. And you'll have more than an ample amount of time to tag back in your other character and turn that into a favorable situation. Now, in the corner, things change up a bit. Because here, Steve can flicker jab. Steve can do his flicker jab combos and whatnot. So you kind of want to be wary of that. You know, don't do too much. Don't do too much in the corner is pretty much what the thing is, because you're scaling your damage. Yeah, you're scaling your damage, and also you still get, you know, quite a bit more out of that right there. So if you guys are gonna do that, that's the combo you should be using in the corner. I don't know why I'm just tag canceling. So boom. So that's 372. Yeah, 372, as you can see, is definitely a lot more appealing than 347. So oh wow. I got thrown off because we started like flying towards Steve. I was like, what? Yeah, 372 right there. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing that flicker, the flicker, you know, whatnot, of course you can still do that. That one right there in the corner, what I did was I came in, I did the regular, I pretty much did the standard, you know, combo, except I did standing fierce, so that way I wouldn't have to go over, I wouldn't have to go under, because sometimes with Jin in the corner, when he launches people, like say for Steve, if he launches them, you have to come out on the other side. You have to come in on the other side to continue your combo if you go for crouching fierce. And I'm just, you know, that's just kind of weird. So, but yeah, and it also pushes them out of the corner. So if you play Jin Steve, do standing fierce on that tag cancel. That way you won't have to do that whole crazy go under thing. But what I did was standing fierce, ducking. Oops. Now let's just launch her, man. Ah, god dang it. I'm failing now. Why? Jesus, why? Why do I fail so hard sometimes? Okay, there we go, baby. Standing fierce. You do standing fierce, light kick ducking, skyscraper, but then you do crouching fierce, into Sonic Fang. And that give me, well, That was unscaled, of course. I mean, that was just because I did the raw launcher, and raw launchers are, you know, 100 damage. So before I did a link, before I did a combo into it, so yeah. But yeah, that one was like 382 or something like that. With just the raw launcher, keep that in mind. It doesn't do more than the actual flicker jab combo. The flicker jab, my bad. Standing fierce flicker, crouching fierce sonic fang combo. It doesn't do more than that. So let's just display that so you guys can see I'm not a liar. $3.99. See, $3.99. So you guys can believe me. I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't have named myself after one of Steve's specials, one of my favorite specials from Steve, if I wasn't a Steve specialist, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind that you guys can trust me, alright? When I say something, take my word for it. But yeah. Now, Steve, what he brings to the table, we've shown you the launch in combos. I've shown you what you should do in the corner and what you should do outside of the corner. Now, let's just go into Steve and what he brings to the table. We all know Sonic Fang. Sonic Fang, you know. And we all know it gives an aerial state, right? And as you just saw, as long as you tag in on that first hit, you have an ample amount of time. Well, I can't say an ample amount of time. You have enough time to get in there and do your tag combo, you know. And this can be applied in bread and butters and whatnot. This is definitely applicable in bread and butter. So don't ever feel like, you know, you're just high and dry if you want to tag someone in. You don't necessarily have to go for the, you know, boom boom, flicker combos. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to do that. So Mashima swag. I don't know why I like doing random combos sometimes, but yeah, like I was saying, you don't have to feel like, you know, you don't have the tag option. You don't have to hit a skyscraper to tag in. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You don't have to do a full out blood, you know, full out combo to tag in. But that doesn't mean you can't. So, as we all know, Light Punch Flicker grants us a ground bounce if your opponent's in an aerial state. So here is another combo to tag in somebody on. What I did was standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, ducking. I did ducking into skyscraper, ducking body, ducking hook, light punch, flicker jab, and then the ground bounce, and then I tagged in on the ground bounce, and I was able to continue comboing off that ground bounce. So that works. That definitely works. Now, this is something that the reason I wanted to also introduce the flicker combo. That flicker before we got into this right here. This kind of applies to flicker and Sonic Fang. In the corner, Steve kind of changes up a bit. Here, I'm gonna turn the input display off real fast. Sorry, guys. But yeah, in the corner, Steve's tag combo kind of changes up a bit because he can get more out of it. Now, in the corner, let's just say Steve's max damaging combo. One of his max damaging combos in the corner is something like this. You know what I mean? Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, god dang it. Oops. There we go. Something like that, you know what I mean? Like if you hit a ducking body, if you hit a skyscraper in the corner, that is. Now, the reason being is crouching, you're hitting 3 fierces, which is 90, 90 damage a pop. That's pretty much 270 damage right there. That's one of Steve's most damaging combos right there. So that's 270 right there, and then plus the 110 from the Sonic Fang. That's a damaging combo, right? Right. Now, let's just go into the decking body and whatever. Let's go into the tag combos. Let's go into the tag combos before I sit up here and start rambling on about other stuff. Now, the reason I want to show you guys that is because you can use that combo also. You can use that combo to tag in, because like you saw, there's a Sonic Fang in there. So bow, right there. Okay, that was meterless. That was meterless. Remember that. Meterless, 474 damage for 1 bar. Now, let's just try and, you know, swag this out a bit. $508 for 1 bar. $508, and that was a complete combo. That was standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, ducking, skyscraper, standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, standing flicker cancel, crouching fierce, into freaking I feel so slow right now. Into Sonic Fang. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm kind of off. I just woke up and kind of want to get these in. People have been requesting this, so let's just show this combo again, because me talking about it is apparently not going to be the most effective way to teach you guys this. So once again, now let me show you guys something. I want to show you guys something real fast. Now what I did was I did 3 whole flicker cancels in there. What I did was standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, ducking, skyscraper, standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, Sonic Fang, tag in. Now that may be a lot, but after watching the tutorials from the last time around, if you sat around and you learned flicker canceling, you'll get it. It's a lot easier than actually having to link the flicker cancels together, because they're already in an airborne state. So you know what I mean. All you gotta do is know the timing. It's not even like, you know, it's not even anything difficult. Right there. There you go. So that's one way to tag out with Steve. That's one way to tag out in the corner with Steve. Another high damaging way to tag out in the corner with Steve is this. Now what I did, that sounds so ignorant. What I did was I had launched him. It's standing fierce. I went for the flicker, and as you guys know, if you don't apply another special before you do the flicker move, before you do the flicker in the corner, or even outside of the corner, you can, you know, get a scoop off the ground off of Steve's light punch flicker, off that ground bounce, and Steve can combo off his own ground bounce. So what I did was I did the jab. I comboed in the flicker jab, and then I scooped him up with crouching fierce and went in the Sonic Fang, and I tagged in off that Sonic Fang. So the whole combo would be standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, ducking, skyscraper. Like it's so hard to do it and talk at the same time. Standing fierce, flicker cancel, crouching fierce, ducking, skyscraper, standing fierce. I cancel in the flicker, and I use the light punch flicker jab. Remember, light punch flicker jab for the ground bounce in the corner. Crouching fierce after the flicker jab, Sonic Fang tag out. And there you go. That was the corner combo. Now, are there other ways to tag in with Steve? Yeah, of course there are other ways to tag in with Steve. For example, we can always do my bad, not patella smash. We don't want patella smash. We can always do cutting elbows, you know. See, boom, bow. Now, when would that apply? That could apply off an anti-air. That can apply off if your opponent is throwing out high pokes that are just throwing out high pokes or whatever that are not too safe. Like say Kazuya's doing standing fierce and whatnot. I can just throw them bows. You know what I mean? But also, you know, if you just want to have a little fun with it. Bow. You see that? That was a double stance combo. And what I mean by double stance is this is something we're gonna get into a little later. But as you saw, I did flicker cancel. I did a flicker cancel combo in the crouching fierce, and then I comboed in the cutting elbow. So I linked all that pretty much. You know what I mean? I linked every last one of those pretty much. So I'll teach you guys about that a little later. You can use it, but you know it's not really necessary for Steve's game. It's just kind of like, yay, I can do it. But honestly, in terms of Steve, like I said, Sonic Fang right here, and Flicker Jab are going to be your main ones. But there is, I'll show you guys another obscure one that people really don't use too much for some reason. Here, let's see. Now I already knew I was going to be able to combo off that, but yeah. Of course you can always do Skyscraper into combo. You're always, you know, able to do skyscraper juggles or whatever in the combos, even off the skyscraper itself, and it gives a really nice prolonged aerial state. I think that'll be really good with characters like Judy, because she can jump up there, or any character who has an air move that causes a ground bounce, because they can jump up, cause that ground bounce, and then continue to do their high damaging combos or whatever. So that's just something that I see. That's just maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Jury's jump speed, not her jump speed, but her normal speed may not be fast enough for that. But always welcome to try it. Just something to keep in mind, guys. You know, that's just always something to keep in mind. Don't be afraid to try things like that. Now for this one, for the one that I said is probably kind of a little obscure and you don't see too many people do it, I'm gonna need Kazuya to be trying to get, you know, just to be trying to pimp smack you real fast. So, oh wow. Now what you guys just saw was I did counter. Now Steve is +3 on this counter when he hits it, but he can't combo off of it. But you can tag someone else in, and they can get a full combo off of it. You see what I mean? I am notorious for making people mad with this, because I will come in and just combo directly into super, like waste no time, play no games. I have stolen so many matches with that. It is ridiculous. Like people must just be like, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh my. That, like I said, it's just, you know, full combos, dog. Just full all out combos, you know what I mean? Now, it's a knockdown state, so you have plenty of time to come in and do whatever you feel like. You see that? I just got 556 damage off a counter, you know what I mean? So, if anyone, that's like if almost anyone's at half life, they're dead off a counter. Back up. And you can also do that with the EX counter. It's going to be a little bit more tricky for those of you who don't know the timing, but that's 180 damage off the bat from just a counter. Like, wow. Oh, Kazuya's pimp smacking me. What? That's 403 damage, and that's 2 meters, of course. That's still 2 meters, but still, you know, it's a counter. And you can combo off the counter. Even though it's on the tagging, you can combo off the counter. That's really impressive. That's really good for characters with long, normals with long active frames, or moves that are not particularly safe. Cough, cough, Hugo. You know what I mean? You know, Zangief. You know, Vega with those long pokes. Yeah, all this stuff works on them. You can get so much good stuff. You can get so much good stuff off a counter. Alright, you know, Kazuya, I still have some respect for you. I don't want you to be spinning around like you're stupid. But yeah, for the most part, that's about it for his tag stuff. Once again, Sonic Fang, you know what I mean? Sonic Fang tag-ins. Bow, right there. Sonic Fang tag-ins. Flicker tag-ins. Combination of the two. Skyscraper. Whoops, my bad. Skyscraper, there we go. Man, come on. Come on, Jim. You're messing up the video, man. Skyscraper. I just had to add the super in for Skyscraper because I failed twice. So I had to make it a little more, you know, have a little more swag than the other ones. Oops. Wow, really? Come on, man. Quit playing, Kazuya. Sway combos. And the more obscure one that I told you guys about. Oops, my bad. Cutting elbow. And that's really about it for Steve. This video was pretty much just made to cover Steve's cover Steve's tagging combos and see, so you guys can see what he brings to the team and see if he actually has synergy with your team. If he does not have synergy with your team, you know, you kind of want to avoid him. Or find him a teammate that does have synergy with him. Steve and Jin work really, really well together. They complement each other very, very well. I could do a Steve and Jin combo video for you guys. Well, Steve and Jin, tag combo video for you guys. So you guys can see some of the stuff that, you know, that they have that kind of works together. And it's really cool. It's an interesting team. Very technical team to play. People might not, might not like it too much, but this really works for me. So, comment, rate. Well, damn, why do I always say rate at the end of my videos? Man, I've been with YouTube too long. You know what I mean? Damn. Comment, like, and subscribe, please. Everybody, please comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you guys are enjoying the tutorial series. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and I truly do appreciate it, man. If there's anything that I can do to make these videos better or make them a bit more interesting, informative, if you guys think I'm leaving stuff out, please just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Because remember, this videos are for you guys, and these videos are for you guys, and I like to see Steve players on the come up. I'm trying to raise the Steve army, so please, comment, rate, like. Whatever. I said rate again. God dang it. Do whatever you want to the video, okay? Just do whatever you want to it, you know. As long as it's positive. Peace out, y'all.